In Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, the 10th law is infection. Avoid the unhappy and unlucky. This law emphasizes the contagious nature of emotions and attitudes. Greene suggests that negativity and unhappiness can be infectious. If you spend time with people who are constantly pessimistic, complain frequently, or seem to have a streak of bad luck, their attitude and mindset might influence you. Their negativity could affect your own outlook on life, potentially impacting your motivation, success, or even your emotional well-being. Therefore, the law recommends associating more with positive, successful, and optimistic individuals. By surrounding yourself with people who exude positivity, ambition, and success, you're more likely to absorb those qualities and maintain a more optimistic and productive mindset yourself. This isn't about abandoning friends or family in need, but rather being mindful of the predominant influences in your life and seeking to align more with those who uplift and inspire you. In Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, the 11th law is learn to keep people dependent on you. This law is centered around the concept of creating an aura of indispensability in your relationships and interactions. Greene suggests that maintaining a level of unpredictability and being seen as someone others rely upon fosters a sense of dependency. By positioning yourself as someone others need, whether it's for advice, resources, expertise, or support, you solidify your importance in their lives. This can be achieved by selectively revealing information, showcasing unique skills or knowledge, or creating a perception that your presence significantly contributes to their success or well-being. The idea is not to make yourself manipulative or controlling, but rather to establish a dynamic where people value your input or assistance, making it harder for them to navigate situations without your involvement. This dependence can secure your position of influence and power within various relationships or contexts. However, it's crucial to balance this power with genuine value and support, rather than relying solely on manipulation or withholding information. In Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, the 12th law is use selective honesty and generosity to disarm your victim. This law focuses attention on the strategic use of honesty and generosity to disarm and gain an advantage over others. It suggests that by being selectively open and generous, you can manipulate situations to your advantage while disarming potential threats or adversaries. Selective honesty. Instead of being completely transparent about everything, selectively reveal information. This means sharing information that benefits you or disarms others while withholding information that could be used against you. By controlling what you reveal, you control the perception others have of you and the situation. Generosity. Being selectively generous means offering help or favors strategically. By doing so, you can create a sense of obligation in others or disarm them by making them feel indebted to you. However, it's essential to be cautious not to overextend yourself or appear too transparently manipulative. The key to using this law effectively is balance and subtlety. If you're too generous or too honest, it might appear insincere or manipulative. If you're too secretive, it could breed distrust. The idea is to use these strategies thoughtfully and strategically to manage perceptions, disarm potential adversaries, and gain an advantage without causing resentment or suspicion. The 13th law in Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, is, when asking for help, appeal to people's self-interest, never to their mercy or gratitude. This law emphasizes the importance of understanding human nature when asking for help or favors. When you need something from someone, appealing to their self-interest involves framing your request in a way that shows how helping you aligns with their own goals, desires, or benefits. For instance, instead of saying, "Could you help me out of kindness?" you might approach it by highlighting what they could gain from assisting you. You might say, "I believe your expertise in this area could significantly impact the success of this project, and your involvement could also enhance your visibility within the company." People are often more inclined to help when they see a clear benefit or connection to their own interests. By presenting your request in a way that aligns with their goals or advantages, you increase the likelihood of receiving the assistance you need. It's essentially about understanding what motivates others and positioning your request in a manner that resonates with those motivations. The 14th law in Robert Greene's book, The 48 Laws of Power, is pose as a friend, work as a spy. This law is about adopting a two-faced approach to interactions. On the surface, you present yourself as a friendly, supportive, and trustworthy individual to gain people's confidence. However, behind the scenes, you remain observant and gather information about others' intentions, strengths, weaknesses, and plans. The essence of this law lies in the duality of your actions, maintaining an amicable façade, while being astute and perceptive, much like a spy collecting valuable intel. It's not about being deceitful in a malicious way, but rather about being strategic in understanding others' motivations and behaviors, which can give you an advantage in various situations. By posing as a friend and working as a spy, you can protect yourself from potential threats, understand the dynamics at play in different environments, and make more informed decisions based on the information you gather. However, it's crucial to balance this approach with ethical considerations, ensuring that you use the gathered information responsibly and ethically. The 15th law in Robert Greene's The 48 Laws of Power is crush your enemy totally. This law suggests that when you're dealing with someone who opposes you or is your enemy, it's better to finish the conflict completely rather than leaving them any chance to cause trouble later. It's like making sure they can't come back and bother you again by taking away all their ability to do so. Instead of just weakening them a little bit, the idea is to make sure they can't fight back or cause problems in the future. The advice isn't necessarily about physical destruction. Rather, it's about strategically neutralizing your opponent's ability to oppose you in any form. This might involve discrediting their influence, undermining their support base, or removing any possibility of them causing you harm in the future. However, this law is controversial and should be approached with caution. Applying it too ruthlessly can lead to ethical concerns, perpetual conflicts, or even create more enemies. It's essential to balance the pursuit of power with ethical considerations and long-term consequences.